Set a course, navigator.
A ghostly pleasure. Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her...
Now.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
How far do you and Pincus go back, Sebastian?
I've seen to Pincus since he was born.
Sebastian was the only servant who remained loyal after the von Presswald estate fell to bankruptcy. Now he is working for the honor of serving our house.
My lord, I have followed you under the impression that you would at least attempt to repay me for my services.
Ah, Sebastian, but I did. It's just that there were so many other necessary expenses to be covered.
Like the cakes coated in gold foil?
Especially those. And you're still certain that you want to do this. You know you'll always have a place at my side, Sebastian.
That is very kind, my lord. But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
Type, my lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is funny you should speak to my preferences in these matters, my lord.
Funny? How?
Didn't your last affair involve a courtier that arguably was a cousin of yours?
Ah, yes, I always struggled to untangle the intricacies of my family. Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library.
Yes, my lord. Even in death, my back still hurts when I think about carrying all those books out of there.
Well, good reading comes to price, doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Our language nobody can make sense of. Let's see, what does it say? Iron, fire, burning of the maiden, the voice of the flame, judgment. Again, I'm certain I could muster up words of much greater sanctity.
Have you ever given a eulogy before, my lord?
Sebastian, surely you haven't forgotten the speech I gave at my Uncle Richard's funeral?
That was a eulogy? Oh, I was under the impression that you were attempting to open the buffet.
That was a beneficial side effect, I admit. Even in death, Uncle Richard was stingy with the food. This is the dust. Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
Let us find
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord. And you may not have 1 ounce for that pipe of yours.
These are the matchsticks? An odd thing to be considered sanctified.
They burn with the smallest essence of maiden's fire and are practically inextinguishable.
Ah, we could have used such a thing in those oversized tombs in Giza.
We had our torches, my lord, until you decided to start a ruckus with the local fauna.
These spitting monsters, to think that they ride them around like mere horses.
I think we have all the things required.
Yes, it seems so. Well then, no more time to waste, I suppose. Let us start the ritual. Nothing I can't afford. I have to get a new coat anyway.
Well now.
Ah, let's take another view.
You stay calm.
A new chapter in my memoirs.
What biofuel let us find. Ensure. Calcula. Rectifica. I can smell your rotting flesh.
Ears shall warn me of danger.
You will feed your power measure to the fire. So tired.
And yet we must carry on.
Let's change perspective.
There should be someone here. Is that what Paladin will I find you between the vines, pirate? Fire longs for your cursed sword.
Take in the visions, friends.
We will
May
feed
your
your
mind
carcasses. We earned ourselves a few cups after that.